G'day football fans, and welcome back to episode 17 of our Sevilla Rebuild here on Dylan on the Ball. Today we are taking on Valencia in La Liga. You can see on your screen, they're not doing too well, there or thereabouts, basically, is long and short of it. Before we get right into it, get absolutely cracking, I'll just remind you to please leave us a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here, if you want to stick around, see how far we can take Sevilla and just how high we can fly. Comment down below what you think of the video, what do you think of the team, the signings, everything you can think of. Secondly, I am going to soon start doing videos on Mondays as well. The current schedule is the Tuesday and Saturday are FIFA, Thursday and Sunday are Football Manager. Monday is soon going to feature regular Football Manager content, so it's not going to be more of this rebuild. This rebuild will stick to the Thursday, Sunday slots. Monday will be sort of one-off videos where we are doing experiments, doing challenges, doing whatever you reckon. If you have any ideas of what we should do, put them down in the comment section below. I have done things previously like wheel rebuilds, where we spin a wheel of a Premier League team, pick a couple of players. So we end up getting a team of 22 players from 11 different Premier League clubs and see if that team could win a Premier League, or that sort of equivalent thing in different leagues and different challenges, things like that. If you have any ideas, let me know. I have plenty of ideas. There'll be a number of them, but of course, if there's any ideas that you guys have that you would like to see, I'll try to integrate them and get everyone in on the fun. Anyway, let's get into it. What has happened since we were last here? There was one more transfer before the end of the window. It's a rather large one. So I thought I really should cover it right at the start of the video, and there's something that you're going to notice about who's left us as soon as I look at them. I looked at this before, you're going to notice something straight away. So Oli Torres has left us, he has gone to Tottenham. They came in with just a huge, stupid bid of 42 million. He barely played this season. He played a couple of games this season. He did play a bunch for us in the first couple of seasons. Of course, he did, in that first season, not play in the Champions League because we messed up, basically. Anyway, they've bought him for 42 million. What do you notice about this first screen? He's listed for transfer. What's happened? You just bought him for 42 million. He's 30 years old, and you're like, he isn't actually what we wanted. But he's pleased to have joined Tottenham, so that's good. He's considering his options. Yeah, I would too, Oliver. Poor fella. That has meant that we did have to replace him. We've gone in young again. We're stockpiling the wonder kids at this point. The player we have brought in, it's annoying, but it is Hassan Ouedraogo? I'm going to say Hassan Ouedraogo. I'm just going to call him Hassan. Firstly, it's very annoying that he doesn't have a picture. I have downloaded one. I've put it in the graphics folder. I've done what you think I'd need to do to get the photo in there. It's just not happening, for whatever reason. That's the annoying part. The not annoying part, look at this man. He is absolutely unreal. He's 19 years old. He is absolutely sensational physically. He's pretty tall. He's got good flair, determination, vision, off the ball. He can pass, he can shoot. Like, what more could you want? The only thing I'm struggling with is I don't know where I want to play him because he's so good at everything. And then because we've got him, as well as Oscar and Alberto Malheiro, we've sort of got those three very, very good. Like, our three best midfielders are more attacking midfielders, seemingly. But then we've got, like, Fran Beltran, Delaney, and Joan Jordan to sort of fit in there too. So playing the 4-2-3-1, one of our best midfielders has to sit out, which I don't love. It sort of is what it is. We did have to pay, as it says on the right-hand side here, did have to pay £56 million for him all up. Schalke absolutely held us to ransom. It was on deadline day that Tottenham came in. Oh no, I think they came in a couple of days before deadline day for Oliver. I got him up to £42 million. They gave us that, and then they took him, so I had to act quick. And this guy was someone I had looked at for a little while, but not done anything about bringing him in. Paid the £56 million. I think it's like over a number of years. Anyway, he's now worth double that, and possibly even more than that. So look, I'm pretty content with it, as long as I can get the photo sorted, which I'm going to keep working at. I just needed to do the video, and for this video, he's not going to have a face, and it is what it is. Sorry about it. As for the form since you have been here, it has been up and down, basically, is how you can say. We started the league absolutely fantastically. We won our first 4 after that first game against Levante, which you guys did last see, where Matthias Tell, on his competitive debut, did get the winning goal. We've then won the next 3 games, lost to Bayern Munich in the Champions League, which I guess makes sense, that's fine. Then losing to Getafe was annoying. Beat Almeria with just a penalty, and that's all. Lost to United, which I hate. Beat our big rivals, Real Betis, not Hispalis. 2-0, another goal for Matthias Tell there, who did score against Bayern Munich as well. We've then got absolutely battered by Barcelona, beaten Nice, which I loved, because they pipped us to the damn Champions League automatic qualification spots last year, and it was a whole thing. We've then lost to Real Madrid. We put up a decent fight against them. We only got the goal late on, but we did play rather well for being away at the Bernabeu, trying to beat Real Madrid, who are currently in first. So, losing 2-1, I'm not pissed about that. What I am pissed about is the inconsistency for these last 2 months. We're out of 9 matches, we've lost, 5? Lost 5, won 4. Not good enough, is it? We need to right that today against Valencia. It just needs to be better. You can see here that Kike Salas is ineligible. He's actually on loan from us. He is a 23-year-old centre-back. He actually has quite good potential. So I'm thinking maybe we need to get him into the first team sometime soon. I don't know. He's a left-footed centre-back, so I guess he's in competition with Hincapié and Jorge Cuenca, but I mean, let's compare him to Cuenca. This is live. I haven't done this before, but let's compare him to Cuenca. He is better technically, better vision, not as quick, not as physical, not as good mentally. But he's pretty close. He's not actually that far off him, to be completely fair. He's a couple of years younger. He'll probably keep getting better. We maybe need to look into improving him because, really, as you see on the right-hand side here, 6.37 for Cuenca, not a great record. The other person that's gone out on loan is Madi El Achortu, or just Madi. He's gone to the second tier on loan to Granada. He was one in the first video that we talked about that, he may go on loan if someone came in with a reasonable offer. Someone did, and he's gone to Granada, which is exactly sort of where I'd want him to go. Somewhere in the same country, so he's playing the same, style of football, not quite the same standard as we are, so that he gets that chance to be a fairly big part in the squad. He's already made 8 appearances this season, and you can see that he is starting to grow all across his technical, mental, and physical attributes. The other player that we wanted to go out on loan was Cher and Dor. Unfortunately, he didn't get any offers to go out on loan, and we also couldn't register him for our Champions League squad because we had too many people to fit in. He was the only person to miss out, and look, it just is what it is. He had to miss out. How the squad has been performing, though, some good performances from some surprising people. Pozzo was rubbish last year. I was absolutely cussing him out at every opportunity. We've then had Simakan performing very, very well at the back. Our new goalkeeper, Dennis Simon, performing rather well, which is pretty good to see. A nice 7.02 is not too bad at all. Luis Enrique then performing, but then it gets rather slim rather quickly, and it's not been good. If you look at goals, we are definitely... Ooh, what have I done there? We are definitely lacking Rafa Mir. It's a huge loss, isn't it? Losing that goal scorer who'll go out there and get you... the last 2 seasons it was 38 and 39 goals in a season. It makes a huge difference, doesn't it? I think we're at a point now where it's been ages since this fella Calimundo scored. It's not good to see him going down. Not good to see. I'm not sure if it'll have a thing to say how long it's been since he scored, but if you look here at his most recent performances, he's been starting most games. This one against Getafe, he did come off the bench, same with Mallorca, but Mallorca coming off the bench was the last time he actually scored. Which is almost 10 matches ago now, and you can see that the performances since that day have all just been rather average. 6.7 was his best performance, and that was against Manchester United when we got beaten 3-1. And he didn't contribute a goal or assist on that. He's not been good. He's struggling. It's not good to see, especially with so many attributes going down. As for Matthias Tell, our other striking option, he is improving across the board. He does look rather good. He's performed very well in the Under-21 Championship, which is great to see. He's grabbed himself so far 3 goals. He's only started 2 games. I have been really trying to favour starting Calimundo ahead of him, despite it saying that he's playing left wing. He won't play left wing today. I don't ignore this lineup, basically, because I've just done whatever they've suggested, I've gone with, and I'm going to change it anyway. Other than that, there's not too much to tell you about. We can look at Dennis Simon, which isn't good that he's going down already, or so much already. I don't really understand it. He's playing plenty of football, and he does still look very much unreal. And at the end of the day, he's 19. As a goalkeeper, he won't hit his peak for another 8 years. So he's got plenty of time for any of these attributes that do go down to come right back up. As for Hincapié, another newbie to the club, he has been playing a fair amount of football. He's played 8 appearances for the club. Not a great average rating of only 6.83, but you can see he's starting to very much improve across the board, which you love to see. He is playing plenty, and I think he will get much better. And him next to Simakan and Nyonzu, it looks rather good, doesn't it, for the future? Can see also up here, Rini Baji, 6 appearances off the bench, yet to start a game, yet to really kick on. And yep, you guessed it. He had an abdominal strain. He was out for 3 weeks after turning sharply in training. Like, I don't think I've ever had a player actually play out as very susceptible to injuries as it says they are. It just says fairly susceptible, but it seems to be every time he actually gets fit, he'll get injured. That is a fairly decent wrap-up of how we have been going since you were last here. A quick little look here at the tables shows that we're down in 22nd after 2 losses and a win in the Champions League. We're in 5th. With a win today, we can go equal with Bilbao in 4th, just a point behind Barcelona. So despite our, up and down start to the season, we can still be there or thereabouts. And at the end of the day, our board is only really wanting Champions League qualification out of us. So if we can stay in this range and hopefully get a bit more consistency, I think we might be all right. All right, let's now head to our lineups against Valencia, who is sitting down in 19th, not having a good season. All right, so the lineup we're going with, it will be Simon in goals, a back 4 of Pozzo, Simakan, Hincapié, and Gutierrez. Midfield pairing of Joan Jordan and Udrago or Asan. Across the attacking midfield will be Ocampos on the left wing as the inside forward. Right wing is Luis Enrique with Malero as the number 10. In behind Calamendo, very confusingly, the number 10 is wearing number 9 and the number 9 is wearing number 10. Just to really annoy everyone involved. It is still, it's a very good lineup. I'm not feeling confident because we've been so up and down lately in the league and in the Champions League for that matter. I mean, we've still got a lot of quality off the bench. We've got Matthijs Tell, Oscar Kluivert, Maffeo, Fran Garcia, and Thomas Delaney all on the bench. Like, we've got plenty of quality everywhere. We're just not putting it together at this point, and Calumendo's struggles are really hurting us at this point. Like, it says he's down to 2.5 stars, which is not ideal. He needs to improve, we need to improve. No time like the present to do it. I think as we go into this one, we need to be very much trying to blow smoke up them. I know I've said that a lot recently, but we need to be filling our players with that confidence and hoping to get a good performance out of some key players. Boys, as we head through to the game and our blank photo of Asan, I'll just remind you again to please leave us a like, subscribe if you're new around here if you want to see how far this Sevilla side can go. It's weird to see Neil Maupay playing for Valencia. Also, down in the comments below, make sure to comment any challenges you can think of, any Football Manager related challenges, experiments, whatever you can think of, put them in the comments. I'll get to them and we'll all have a great time with it. Kick off now, we'll hit them with an encourage, just again, hoping for a good performance, I'm hoping for Calamendo to finally score. Free kick here for Valencia, goes just over the top. Simon sees it over rather easily. I mean, it was a 30-yard free kick effort. Another highlight early on here, 6th minute. Ocampos out to Gutierrez. Tries to swing in across, doesn't quite work out. Looks like we won a penalty as Tarunariga, I don't know if that's how you say that. Tarunariga, I don't know. Seems to have bowled over Malero. Is it a penalty? Yes, sir, get in. All right, Lucas Campos to take the penalty. He's been off form as well to start this season, perhaps showing, signs of regression. He's 31, I think. He scored the penalty, though. We've taken the lead. Nice early 7th minute lead. Lucas Campos getting his 2nd goal of the season. Confidently dispatches the penalty. Hardly in doubt as he ran up, absolutely smashed that one to the keeper's side. Nothing the keeper could do, really. I mean, he went the right way and everything. Couldn't get there. Great early start. Love to see it. Thank you to runner George Gregan. I don't know. Anybody remember George Gregan? He played rugby union in the 90s and early 2000s. Anyway, hoping that we can carry on that momentum early and create more, though. We're already almost 20 minutes in. You can see we're very high up the pitch in this pass map, which I guess is a good thing. Another highlight here, Luis Enrique taking on their left back. Looks to swing in a ball, but can't quite beat his man. Udrago finds Enrique. You absolute melon. Oh my god, Luis Enrique. If we could just score the chances we're creating in all matches, not just this opening 25 minutes, we would be doing so much better. Conceding goals has also been an issue, but I guess that's generally and genuinely, that's how football works, is you need to score and not concede. Another highlight here as Valencia are playing out from the back. I don't know how to say it. Clears the ball. Gutierrez forward for Lucas Campos. Ball over the top for Calimundo, who can't finish. I don't know if it looked easier to score than this, but maybe could have done better. Joan Jordan with the corner, swings it in, punched away, I think, or headed away maybe. Malheiro wins it back though. Can he swing one in to the back post? No, headed away. And that's the end of the highlight. Another chance goes begging. This has been a story, I feel, a number of times where we've had XG outperforming the amount of... We haven't kept up with our XG, basically, is what I'm trying to say, that I can't get the words out today for whatever reason. Thankfully, we've managed to injure Neil Maupay, because I was definitely worried about him specifically. 40 minutes in now. Would really love just a second goal. I mean, one's good, but a second goal would really ease my worried mind. Approaching halftime though, looks like we're comfortably performing well. Just need to make it count on the scoreline. We'll go into halftime, it looks like, with the 1-0 lead. We do. Confident performance. It feels like we are on top and we are performing well, and I'm happy about that. We are going to go with the same media of giving you credit. We need to show them whatever, because that seems to just always work for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know if it actually would work as often as it does in real life, but, you know, I'll take it. While I can get the easy sort of, I don't know, morale from players. Another highlight here, header. Oh, Lucas Ocampos has got a red card. Oh my god, Lucas Ocampos, you absolute pill. Why have you done this? Is that 2 videos in a row? I'm sure last time it was Alberto Malheiro. What are we doing? Again, we're seemingly comfortably winning a game, or comfortably controlling a game. I won't say comfortably winning because it's only 1-0. But we go and get a stupid red card. I think that's our 3rd of the season already, which is ridiculous. We're going to go a bit more defensive, quite obviously. We have to, really. I'm going to change Malheiro to a playmaker out on the wing. Our defenders are now no longer attacking. We're not going to overlap. We're not going to play out of defense. Really, we are just going to be like a bit annoying about it. Like, we're going to try and play to whatever strengths we do have up front. Hopefully a bit of pace and things like that. We're going to regroup, slow the pace down. We'll start distributing it to flanks completely over them. We'll stop stepping up more, stop triggering the press as much. And a low block sounds better to me. What else could we possibly do? I think Matthijs Tell has more pace than Calimundo, so we will go with him. And while we're at it, we'll bring on Oscar for Asan Udraugo, and we'll keep him as an advanced playmaker for now. No, I won't, because I'm not stupid. I'm going to put him as a deep lying on support and move Joan Jordan to a deep lying on defend, because that seems like it makes sense. You absolute a-hole, Lucas Ocampos. It's 2 minutes in, you were inspired to do that. Brilliant. You a-hole. Hold on to what we have, lads. You can do it. Oh my god, why has this happened 2 videos in a row? We were up, last time I think it was 2-0. We were up with, 50, no, longer. I think it was like a 73rd minute or 70, something like that. We were up 2-0 and they got one back. It ended up being a close run thing. It should never have been, but we ended up with the 3 points. Hopefully we can on this occasion as well. I really am just hoping to eke it out. We'll encourage them because they need it, because they're struggling and not having a fun time at all. No highlights though in the, almost 20 minutes since the red card, which is, I mean, I guess that's pretty good for me. That's showing that what I'm trying to do is working. Because really I just want us to defend well and then try counterattacks every now and then. 73 minutes in, first highlight since the red card. Pozzo gets the free kick, which is taken short weirdly for some reason. Pozzo is just sprinting away with it. It's all he can do. Tell on the ball now. Plays out for Malheiro, can't quite get him. Ryerson intercepts, gives it back into Christian, who's come on seemingly for the bloke who gave the penalty away. Playing out from the back now. Valencia, I am getting worried. Tell wins the ball off him, runs into the box. Come on. Oh, save from the keeper. Not a telling finish. Get it? Sorry. Good chance though. He did well to create the chance for himself completely. Like he just won the ball off someone and then ran. What can we do now with, what have we got left? 3 subs left. I think we'll take off Luis Enrique because he's on a card. Take him off for Rooney. No. Take him off for Rooney Bargi. We'll also take off Alberto Malheiro for Kluivert and put Kluivert in whatever role he wants, really. And then I think we'll take off Pozzo for Maffeo, because he's the most tired of our defenders. Not expecting a whole lot of running out of our defenders for the, remaining 15 minutes, but, we may as well try and maximize what we're going to get out of them. Pump our fists, want to keep that intact, hoping that this 15 minutes flies by with no highlights at all. Oh man, I'm nervous. I'm not even touching the mouse anymore. My hands are on my head. It's not good. I'm worried. 80 minutes gone. 10 to go. We've started to really concede a lot of possession. Look at the XG though. Like, we've still created so many chances this game that we should have scored more than we have. Like, regardless of being a man down or not. Here's a highlight in the 87th minute. Simican on the ball. Just play it over the top, please. Rooney on the ball. That is Rooney Bargi. Back to Simican. Plays it all the way back to the keeper, Dennis Simon. Hey, you're supposed to be going long with it. What are we doing? Simican. Into Joan Jordan. To Oscar. Out to Justin Kluivert on the left wing. Taking a nice run with it. Can he whip a cross in? He gives it back to Gutierrez. To Oscar. To Joan Jordan. Into Kluivert. For Rooney. In off the post. If he's onside here, that is absolute beautiful stuff. It's Rooney Bargi. It might be his second ever goal for us. Please be onside. Please be onside. Please be onside. Yes, get in! 2-0. Oscar plays it back to Joan Jordan, who fires a neat ball in to Justin Kluivert, who then, first time, just lays it across for Rooney Bargi. In off the post. Just clips it inside a post. Past the keeper, and I think we've now done it. Can we go to just time waste a heap? Just all of the time wasting in transition. Oh yeah, we've already, yeah, good. Hell yeah. 90th minute now. 3 minutes to go. And we've managed to hold them out for half a game. I think this is maybe telling as to why Valencia are down in 19th. They're not covering themselves in any sort of glory. Got another highlight here right at the death. Joan Jordan brings it forward into the box. Kluivert, deflected effort against his old side it is as well. Deflected effort just goes over the bar. We get a corner right at the end here. Joan Jordan absolutely take his time over this one, which is no issue with me. In fact, he doesn't even get to take it. It's over. We win 2-0. Lucas Ocampos tried to screw us, but we've managed to stick it out and win all 3 points. So a huge 3 points there against Valencia. A 2-0 win in, tough circumstances when we haven't been at our best in the league, or just in our form. It's been inconsistent. We haven't been playing at our best. We haven't been scoring the goals we should have. We haven't been keeping clean sheets, which we managed to do with only 10 men, which is fantastic. 3 points is huge. It doesn't quite take us into the top 4, but it gets us right up there, and that is just fantastic at this stage. Hoping to build on that from here. Next video, we will come back at I know it's going to seem like a long way away, but we're going to come back at the end of January. You can see we've got plenty of football here. That is because it's 3 whole months away. We've got the rest of our Champions League matches against Atalanta, Crystal Palace, Leipzig, Wolfsburg, and then PSV is what we'll come back to. Basically, we've had our hard opponents already. Atalanta and Leipzig won't be easy. None of them will be easy. It's the Champions League, of course, but I'm feeling a lot more confident this year in it. Hopefully, we can get some good performances against Atalanta, Crystal Palace, get some momentum. Hopefully, come good and actually properly qualify, maybe. It is 3 whole months away though, so we've got plenty to get through. There is a transfer window in amongst that, so make sure you do get in any suggestions for who we should bring in, who we should get rid of, maybe, I don't know, whatever you reckon. Let me know. And basically that'll wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Make sure you do leave us a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Comment what you think of the video, what you think we should do with the team, transfers, the changing roles, tactics, anything like that. Also any challenges or experiments you'd like to see us do on Football Manager for those Monday videos. And that'll do us, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, when we go again to hopefully give a good account of ourselves in the Champions League for once. Peace.